Ladies and gentlemen, please throw your hands in the air for the greatest podcast on earth when it comes to music, sports, and culture. Disabled is Able with your host, Eli and Fredy. So put your hands together if you are ready to get the show started. Let's go.
What's going on? Welcome to the Disabled Podcast, where we talk about music, sports, and culture. I'm your host, Eli, co-host Dad.
What's happening? What's going on? Shout out to Fredy, somewhere out in the world.
A little busy in this world, streets and whatnot.
Yep, so Dad will be filling in. I'm having a fun time doing it. I'm super excited.
I'm hype. We are officially back for the NFL season. This is the NFL special. All football, all the time.
I like
24/7.
it. I like it.
How's your off-season been?
Long.
After that 7 months, yeah.
It's a long time waiting for football. It's something about the football season more than any other season for us that really excites us. And this segues into basketball, which comes
right. And then
later.
the postseason for the MLB.
And all of those things just kind of heat this thing up. So it's a great time to be a sports fan. From a team perspective, we'll get into that.
Yep.
Some ups, some downs, some challenges.
And if y'all been wondering why I'm not wearing my Chiefs jersey right now, it's because I need to be a little bit humble going into the season.
All right, we're gonna humble you because you took. They put belt to ass
on us in the biggest game of the season.
Yes,
and
with the whole world watching,
and mess up our history-making performance.
People who don't even watch football was like, "Yo, they getting belt to ass."
And they should put that. I'm hoping we have some T-shirts available for that. I wanna, because this is gonna be a revenge tour for us.
Yes,
personal.
Yes,
personal. And all of my disappointing teams that have lost a big game have lost to that division.
Yes,
that whole division.
That NFC East division is a tough division when it comes to stopping streaks.
Like they look on paper not that dominant, and then it's like they hit a switch.
But they all have the same formula: rush for, defend.
Offensive line is
good. Run the ball, eat the clock. You know, it's the same formula, except for maybe the Cowboys.
Right, and the Giants. Oh well, no,
Giants.
Commanders.
The Commanders, but you're gonna see that from the Commanders. They just came out of the NFC Championship game.
Matter of fact, since we on this division, let's get into that division.
Let's get right into that division, the NFC East.
NFC East. Who won it last? I have everything in my notes. Give me a second, guys. Oh, the Eagles were 14-3. Commanders were 12-5. Cowboys were 7-10, and the Giants were 3-14.
Right.
So, and the opening matchup is going to be the Cowboys versus the Eagles in Philadelphia for the first time in 55 years.
First time in 55 years.
For week one.
Opening game.
For week one.
Week one that the Cowboys will be headed to Philadelphia. That's a very long time.
Yeah. That was when you was like 2.
Yeah, very long time. Very long time. This division, I'm going to come right out. Eagles should win it again.
Yeah, they should.
I think they're bringing back enough of the components that helped them win it.
Which would be the first time in like 20 years a back-to-back.
A back-to-back in this division.
Right.
Saquon Barkley will be the X factor again.
The only thing that worries me is the Madden curse.
Yes.
Because if y'all think that's not real, trust me, it's real.
It's real.
It happened to Christian McCaffrey just last year.
It's very real.
Achilles tendonitis in his calves. I don't know what.
I still think Philly will have enough in this 17-game season to get it done. I think the Commanders will take a slight step back. Even though they got a Debo as an addition.
And Von Miller
as an addition, I think they take a slight fall back.
But they were saying that they're the oldest team in the NFL with their roster.
Okay. Not only that, well, see, that bodes well in the playoffs.
Right.
Doesn't bode well in the regular season.
Right.
Because you got to play a lot of games. The reason I said I think they'll take a step back is because I think the Cowboys and the Giants will just be better. So them teams will kind of beat up on each other. The Giants are going to win more than 3 games. Their quarterback situation is very good, even with Russell Wilson starting.
Yeah.
But laying in the cut is dark.
It's dark, yeah. Jason.
Right, to come in and take that position. The linebacker, I forget his name, the one they drafted.
They're Micah Parsons.
They're Micah Parsons. This guy is a monster. And they still got Neighbor, as a wideout. And so I think they're going to be better than 3 games. Even if they go 6 games, that means they're going to either beat the Cowboys, the Commanders,
At any point, do you think Dart's going to take the starting job?
I think Russell Wilson is going to have a good year.
Okay.
I think he is, but the pressure in New York to bring the rookie in, like if he loses 3 in a row, he's out.
Right. I think, personally, I don't feel like Russell Wilson has it. Not sure if, listen, that whole Super Bowl debacle and you dating Sierra to me kind of ruined his career. I said that for multiple
you've
times.
been standing.
I've been standing
on that square.
So,
not to upset mommy, who likes them as a couple.
Right.
Outside of football, we get
but
it.
we're talking
about in between those lines.
In between those lines, he has not been.
His fire, his eye of the tiger,
and
has been
lot of old
diminished.
Players and current players who played with him have said there's a dynamic switch with him where it was like, when we drafted you, you was a team player, all about the team, and then you let the media,
the fame and all of that stuff
get to your head, and now you become a completely
you need your own office over here, and fame can do that.
And Pete Carroll read it immediately
and said I had to give it this guy.
I had to trade him. So I personally am off the Russell Wilson bandwagon. I'm also off the Aaron Rodgers bandwagon, but we'll get into that.
We'll get into that in a minute. And like I said, I think the Cowboys.
I think they'll be better than 7 and 10.
Right.
They're
and so by default, the Commanders and the Eagles will come closer to the pack.
Right.
But Eagles still win the division. 2 teams come out of that division. Eagles, Commanders.
Okay, I can agree with that. Getting into, if you had to guess how many games would
each team wins?
Well, in that division.
Eagles 13-4.
So they would one more game than that. Okay.
Commanders 12-5,
which was what they had last year.
And that's all that matters. The other 2 teams won't matter.
Yeah. Okay, I can see 13-4, 12-5, maybe 11-6 still.
Still gets it.
Let's go to the NFC North with the Lions.
Very tough division.
Packers, Lions, Packers, Vikings, and Bears.
Lions, Packers, and Bears. Oh my!
The 3 teams that made it into the playoffs last year were the Lions at 15-2, Vikings at 14-3, and Packers at 11-6. The Bears were 5-12.
Okay.
So, and congratulations to the Packers for getting the Micah Parsons trade done.
Yes. Unexpected, uncharacteristic for them to go out and spend that kind of guaranteed money.
And only gave up 2 first rounds.
And only gave up 2 first and a defensive tackle, which the Cowboys can use.
Oh, Kenny O'Connor.
Right. So he's not a bum.
Right.
You know, he can go in and help clog up the middle.
He's just a little older than Micah.
He's older than Micah. And so for them to get away with that with only 2 first-round picks, which will be low first round. Right. Because you expect them to win. Yeah. They're not going to be very high. We do know Micah Parsons wanted to be a Cowboy for life.
Right.
But the negotiation issue became an issue.
And Jerry Jones could have saved them $99 million if he had just done all their contracts a year prior.
Yeah, talking about him,
Dak, and CeeDee Lamb.
Which is a testament to his lack of general manager skills.
Right.
Not ownership skills, because I watched the documentary and what he flipped this organization into in terms of a viable international global conglomerate is one thing, but the X's and O's in between the lines for football players, not so much.
And we were saying how we personally would have picked Bill Belichick to take the GM spot.
Yes.
And to clean that up.
I think it would have been a perfect olive branch for him to step back, but he has his family in position to take his position. It is a family business.
Right. Speaking of this division, it's going to be tough. I do think the Vikings will take a step back.
They were 15-2 with all of those injuries. That's amazing. You got to clap that up.
Talking
about the Lions. With as many injuries as they had, they still managed a 50. Now, obviously, in the playoffs, those weaknesses
were
exposed, but still to win 15 games.
Yeah, well, Goff, I actually do trust. I just think the injuries came at the wrong time.
Yes.
All those injuries came between week 10 and week 15.
And mainly on the defensive end of the ball.
On the defensive ball. Because I truly think if they were fully healthy, I don't know if Philly beats Detroit.
That's one hell of a game
in Detroit. And to be honest with you, I do think the winner of those two teams still probably win the Super Bowl.
Yes, I do.
Just because of how dominant both of those teams were. But the matchups, basically, Philly dodged the bullet.
Philly dodged the bullet
with that.
But what do I always say?
Good, healthy, and lucky.
Good, healthy, and lucky.
Yeah.
And so sometimes it's the matchups that matter.
Right.
Sometimes you catch a rookie quarterback in
Daniels.
And Daniels, even though they were good, still a rookie quarterback.
Right.
And sometimes but I still say Detroit wins this division.
I'm gonna go with the Packers. I think the move with Micah has been enough. I think Jordan Love, to me, he took a step back last year because of injury. I do remember he sprained his knee bad in the Brazil game, and then it just started to become a slow start.
Yes.
Once he got healthy, they was on fire.
I agree.
And I really just like the defense and the weapons that they have. I do think they might need one more superstar weapon on the wideouts.
In terms of the wideouts.
In terms of the wideouts.
All right.
Because me personally, I would have also reached back out to Devontae Adams to try to bring him back.
Is he too old though?
Yeah, but just the veteran
the veteran presence
and being
on that team.
Playoffs.
Yes.
Dude, once we get into playoffs, it's one game.
I can see that. Yes.
And I was just surprised he just didn't open. Because to me, he should have never left Green Bay when they moved off of Aaron.
Right. And he went to the Raiders. But that was a payday.
That was a payday.
And so
he needs to get paid.
Right. We understand the business aspect of it.
I think the Vikings will take a step back.
With the rookie quarterback. What's his name?
J.J. McCartney.
J.J. McCartney. Even though they're high on him.
Yeah.
In terms of, his future and what they feel he can do.
Right.
At the end of the day, he's still a rookie.
And I think they had an easy schedule last year, which is why they came out to such a hot start.
Right. So that was fool's gold.
Yeah.
Okay.
And where did you see the Bears, real quick?
The Bears won 5 games last year.
7-10?
7-10 this year. I think they go 7, maybe 8 games. And that's not bad in terms of a 3-year process to get better. Sometimes you just in a tough division.
Right.
I got the Bears winning. The Bears. I got the Lions winning with a 13-3 record, not 15-2. I got the Packers.
Wait, so you have 13-4. So you have
13-4.
So do you have them and the Eagles playing for the number 1 spot?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. That makes sense then.
I have the Packers with 12-5.
Okay.
Maybe 11-6.
Well, they was 11-6 last year, so
okay, it got them in.
Yeah.
It may get them in. There's always one or two teams that didn't make it the year before that do make it.
Right.
I have the Vikings. The Bears at 7-9, and I have the Vikings at about 7-9.
Okay.
Both of them teams. At the low end.
And I was gonna say one more thing about this division. Oh, Ben Johnson, I don't think likes Caleb Williams. I don't know if it's because mind you, it's a coach. I didn't handpick you.
Yes.
I was surprised that even John Harbaugh stuck with Justin Herbert.
Yeah, but Justin Herbert is pretty good.
Yeah,
he's a pretty good quarterback.
Yeah.
And so the culture that cultivated Caleb Williams, I just don't know
if he's gonna be built or fit.
And the wide open offense that he played in college,
right?
And now they're asking you to become a professional and get under center.
And Ben is trying to tell him to stop making the same mistake twice,
right?
Because you're repeating the same.
Right. So those are bad habits.
Yeah.
But he's the franchise.
Yeah.
So he's stuck with him. But he knew that before he took the job.
And me and you personally don't like his mentality going into the game.
Yeah. Anytime you run up into the stands,
hugging your moms
and crying after a college loss,
it's a bad time.
It's a little bad for me.
It's a bad time. Okay.
Football is brutal. It's
I'm gonna put the Packers at, because they was 11-6. I'm gonna put them at 13-3. 13-4, maybe 14-3.
Okay.
I'm gonna put the Lions at 12-5, 11-6.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna put the Bears at 7-10, and Lions a game ahead of them, which would be 8-9.
Okay. All right. I like it.
Yeah, the Vikings. I'm sorry, the Vikings at 8-9.
I like it.
Taking to the NFC. Let's go
NFC
to
South.
NFC South. That is the Buccaneers, Vikings, Saints, and Panthers. Bucks was 10-7.
They won that division at 10-7.
They won that division at 10-7. Vikings were 8-9.
You mean
I'm sorry. The Falcons were 8-9.
Falcons should have been better than they were last year.
Yes.
They started out really, really good.
With Kirk Cousins, right?
Yes,
right.
they did.
Yes.
They did.
Falcons, sorry. Saints was 5-12, and the Panthers were 5-12.
Okay, so both of those teams, I don't see neither one of those teams getting better. Talking about the Panthers, and the Saints.
Maybe a little bit, because I think this is going to be Bryce Young's last shot to
be
the starter.
Young. Yes.
Because if he doesn't pan out this year, even I do think he had glimpses of it last year. They might have to move off him. And I don't know.
Well, it's hard to move off quarterbacks.
And
they're not easy to find. He's kind of small.
He's small.
Yeah.
I don't think he can. I think that was the biggest issue, that they were saying that he can't see over the offensive line.
And you got to be able to see over the offensive line.
I do think the Bucs are going to win this again.
Yeah, and I think they're going to win it with the same record.
Yeah, 10-7,
10-7, or 11-6, because everybody's going to eat off this division.
Yeah.
That's where you go get your money at.
Yeah. I agree.
You know what I mean? You go take their lunch in that division.
Where did we see? I don't really have any problems with the Bucs.
They're the only team in that division who's going to make the playoffs.
I can see that. Now, do you have any hopes about Michael Penix from the Falcons?
For the Falcons? This will be his first full season.
Right?
He'll get better.
I don't know what they're gonna do with Kirk Cousins, because you want to just have.
He'll get better. I got the Vikings. The Bucs at 10-7.
Right.
I have the Falcons at 8-9.
Okay, so the same right here.
I have the
Panthers
at 7-10.
Okay.
And I got the Saints at
a lottery pick.
Yeah, they're gonna be about 4 wins, 3 wins.
Right. So, speaking of the Saints, do they get a chance to get Archie?
That's a great question. Who had a horrible debut?
We'll talk about that.
Oh God! But he was facing a pro.
Dude, you're facing the number one. I know we're all over the place, but we're staying on course. He was facing the number one team in the country.
Yeah, Ohio State.
The real number one team in the country. I don't even know how Texas even got the number one spot.
Yeah.
Because y'all didn't win the championship. The real number one team was Ohio State in Ohio.
But remember, they base it off how many players are coming back.
Right.
So Arch Manning.
Does he go to the Saints?
Very possible.
Because I think with the Saints not having a quarterback, a real one, and everybody's gonna eat up that team. That's gonna be the new bottom team.
And if they smart, they bottom out.
Right, and they bottom out. And with Anthony Richardson losing his starting job with the Colts.
With the Colts, yeah.
Those two teams are gonna have the number one to me pick Archie Manning out of the draft.
Yeah.
And at that point, Archie, do you want to play for your uncle's team or do you want to play for your grandfather's team?
Yeah.
At that point,
because you can't play for your other uncle's team,
right? Because they already
got their quarterback. All right, so that takes care of that division. Wait, what are your numbers in that division?
I'm gonna have the Bucs at 11-6.
Okay.
I'm gonna have the Vikings at.
The Vikings are not.
I'm sorry. I keep saying Vikings. I'm gonna have the Falcons at 9-8.
Mm-hmm.
The Saints is at. They need to get the number one pick, so 3-14.
Mm-hmm.
And the Panthers at 7-10.
Okay, I think that's fair. I think that's fair.
Yeah, I think that's fair too. West.
NFC West.
NFC West, we have the Rams at 10-7
last year. Okay, they won that division.
They won that division
at 10-7.
The Seattle Seahawks was 10-7.
They made the playoffs too, didn't they?
They made the playoffs. I don't know who they faced. I forgot who.
Right. Yeah.
Cardinals was at 8-9, and the 49ers was at 6-11. But we know that was because of injuries.
Right. Okay. So, I believe the Rams will win this division. They got the best quarterback in that division.
Right.
I think they have the best coach in that division.
I like Seattle's defense in this whole division. I do. I just don't trust Sam Darnold. Now, Sam Darnold did an amazing job with the Vikings.
Yes,
but
he did.
You told me when we was watching them Sunday night games, tell me who your quarterback is. I'll tell you who's going to win the ball.
Tell me who your quarterback is. I'll tell you who's going to win.
And we've seen Matthew Stafford with the right team and the right system behind him go to Super Bowl.
Yes.
I agree. I'm going to pick the Rams to win this division. I do think the 49ers are going to have something to say about it if they're fully healthy.
Yes.
Because they only really lost two major pieces, which is Debo on the offense and Greenlaw and the middle linebacker on the defense.
Mm-hmm. I think this is going to be the most evenly matched division. These teams beat up on each other all the time.
Besides the AFC West?
Yeah, besides the AFC West. We'll get to that. I think the Rams win it 11-7. 11-6. I think the 49ers go 10-7.
Make it in?
Maybe. I think the Cardinals are going to be a game behind them at 9-8. And I think Seattle is going to be 8-9.
8-9.
So, it's because these teams beat up on each other
all the time, yeah.
And they're all very close. I just think that's going to be a very tough division.
And besides the Cardinals and the Seahawks, who the Seahawks used to have Pete Carroll, they all have great coaches.
Yes. Yeah.
Because you got Sean McVay and you got Kyle Shanahan.
Yes.
Those two coaches, I pretty much agree with that list. that rating, so I'm going to stick with that as well.
Okay, the Cardinals might take a step up.
Yeah.
Because they've been racking up draft picks.
I just don't know what Kyle Murray we're going to get.
Which one?
If we get the 2022 one, they're going to be a playoff team.
Right.
That was when they got into the playoffs. They just lost to the Rams. And they had won like 14 games that year.
Yeah, very, very good.
Very good team. And that's gonna depend. So I don't know which Kyle Murray we're gonna get. And to me, it's gonna be a two-headed race between the actually three, possibly, with the Seattle Seahawks, 49ers, and the Rams.
So 7 teams make the playoffs.
Right.
Give me the 7 teams.
Okay, so let's do it by division leaders. I have the Eagles winning their division.
Mm-hmm.
Probably gonna get the number 1 spot.
Packers
gonna to me win the number 2
Buccaneers,
spot. Bucks at 3.
And Rams.
And Rams at 4.
So there's only 3 slots left.
So only 3 slots left.
You gotta go Detroit.
Gotta go
and
Detroit.
Packers.
Yeah.
You gotta go Detroit and Packers.
So Detroit would probably be 5 to me.
Mm-hmm.
I got the Packers winning that division. I'm gonna say I'm trying to look.
That's 6. Packers.
No. Packers already gonna win their division.
Oh, right.
Give me the 49ers at 6.
Okay.
And 7. Trying to look at 7. Either the Vikings or the Cowboys.
I'm gonna say the Commanders.
Okay, the Commanders.
Eagles, Commanders.
Right.
Lions, Packers, Buccaneers.
Wait.
Eagles. I'm just looking straight down the division. I'm gonna take the Eagles and Commanders from the East.
From the East, okay.
I'll take the Vikings. The Packers and Lions from the North.
From the North, right? So that's
4. I'm gonna take the Buccaneers. That's 5. I'm gonna take the Rams.
6.
That's 6. And I'll either take the 49ers
or the Seattle Seahawks.
Okay,
yeah. Okay, I like that.
All right?
I like that. Okay. AFC, we have...
The AFC what? East. Okay.
Bills at 13-4 last year.
Okay.
Dolphins at 8-9.
Okay.
Jets was at 5-12, and the Patriots was at 4-13.
4-13. Okay, so
Bills are gonna win this division.
We know the Bills are gonna win this division. The question is, what team emerges after them? Because the Dolphins are so suspect.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Homie might have a concussion.
Side note, Quentin, the quarterback who used to play for the Texans, the Longhorns last year is on the Dolphins. He got drafted by the Dolphins.
Okay.
He's their backup.
Okay.
So if Tua messes up,
then he comes in. Nice. The Patriots have gotten better.
Yeah, my exes are looking good.
They're looking good. Got you checking out their Instagram page, reminiscing on how it used to be.
I might slide in their DMs once or twice.
See how your ex is doing.
Granted, I don't like the way they handled the Gerard Mayo situation.
Yeah, they could have did a better job.
They could have did a better job at that, but
they got the coach they wanted.
Yeah, if anybody's gonna do a good job with that, it's gonna be.
They got the coach they wanted. They got the quarterback they wanted.
Right.
With Mays. Yeah. And they have a culture that in New England that's going to help them. And they spent some money.
Yeah, they did. They
spent some money.
They still might try to trade for AJ Brown. I don't know if he's signed his contract yet.
Right.
But remember, he used to coach Mike Vrabel. Is it Mike Vrabel? Yeah, Mike Vrabel used to coach AJ Brown back in Tennessee.
Okay. Oh, you absolutely correct. So I'm going to take the Patriots in that division at number 2.
Okay, number 2. Okay.
Yeah, you're behind the Bills.
Okay, my bad.
Behind the Bills, I'll take the Patriots. Then I'll go Jets. I think the Jets are going to be good.
Yeah.
Because their defense is always solid.
Yeah, it's just they can't get the quarterback.
They can't get the quarterback, and now they got
Justin
Fields.
And the offensive line has been shaky.
Yes. And then I'll take the Dolphins.
Yeah.
So I'm going to say 14 wins for the Bills.
That's a lot of wins for the Bills.
Yeah, but,
That's a lot of wins for the Bills. Okay.
I'll say a drop-off from there, I'll go 10 wins for the Patriots.
Okay.
That's not bad. 10 wins is,
Yeah. That's a playoff team.
Right. I think the Jets go 8-9.
Okay.
And for New York, that's a good thing. They're not going to make it, though.
Right.
And the Dolphins are going to go 7-10.
Okay.
So no team is going to be a disaster. 7 wins in a long season is
because I'm just trying to. The rest of those numbers I have no problem with. I'm just trying to map out how many wins I want for the Bills.
Okay.
They have the easiest schedule.
So they should get about 14 wins.
So they should get about 14 wins, but that's going to mess up my team's position.
Oh, boy. Okay. So you're not thinking logically. You're thinking with your heart.
Yeah, strategically.
Dude.
But I'm gonna stick with the list. I agree with the list.
Mm-hmm.
I do think they'll get 14 wins. They have the easy schedule. They have the easiest division.
Uh-huh.
And I am concerned though, and I've been watching the Hard Knocks. He's been watching the Cowboy documentary. I've been watching Hard Knocks.
Mm-hmm.
I still think they're going to rely way too much on Josh Allen this season because I still don't trust their defense.
But they signed their running back.
They did sign their running back.
He's a workhorse.
And they just signed back
James Cook.
James Cook, yeah. They gave him an extension, and they just signed Gabe Davis, their old wideout, to a 1-year deal.
All right.
This morning, actually.
And they also have
Joey Bosa.
Joey Bosa.
But listen. That defense is looking very, very shaky. Besides the rookie that they drafted, who we like because he dabbed up all the players.
Yes.
Leading the tunnel.
Yes.
That was a sign of, to me, good sports.
Camaraderie. Yes.
Besides him.
Coaches don't care about that if you don't produce.
Right. But he's a first round pick.
Go clap your hands over there if you ain't.
He's the first round pick, though. But I still think they're going to rely too much on Superman. And that kryptonite going to come out of KC.
Okay.
And, handle their business.
So give me the win-losses.
Win-losses, yeah, same thing. 14-3 for the Bills. 10-7 for the Patriots. 8-9 for the Jets. I would say 6-11 for the Dolphins, maybe.
Okay, I think they'll go about 7-9, 7-10.
7-10, yeah.
Same thing.
Same thing. Next,
AFC North. Tough division.
We have the Ravens at 12-5 last year. The Steelers were 10-7. The Bengals was 9-8, and the Browns was 3-14. Now the Bengals could have been that third team out of that division to make the playoffs.
Yes,
but you left it in the hands of the Kansas City Chiefs,
and they was not going to allow you in.
Come on,
and I don't blame them.
And Bill Belichick would have done the same thing if
I don't blame them.
Was in that predicament.
I'm not trying to get you guys in, and we have to face you.
Right. So, I still have the Ravens winning this division. They made the best moves in the offseason to me out of all the teams. I have them being really probably 14-3.
That's a lot of wins, but okay. All right. In that division, yeah.
In that division.
Got to play everybody twice in that division.
Okay.
So you trying to say.
Okay, right.
Yeah,
but dude, they made some great moves.
I get it.
Out of all the teams here, they made some great moves. This is to me going to be the best team Lamar's had since 2019. His first MVP.
I mean, he's gonna have to put a ring on it.
He's gonna have to.
Okay, so you got them at 14 wins.
Got them at you know what? Maybe 13. Maybe 13 wins. Mm-hmm. I have the Bengals coming in second at. I have them at 13. 10-7. 10-7. Trying to think. Yeah. Damn, this is hard. Okay. Bengals are gonna Bengals are gonna be 10-7.
So what is the Steelers gonna be?
Steelers, I'm not that high on them.
Oh.
I have them maybe being 8-9.
Oh, bro.
And
that's where you messed up.
The Browns, pretty much the same rate. I mean, well, maybe 5-12.
Okay,
because I don't even know who their quarterback gonna be at the end of the season.
Yeah, that's true. I got the Ravens. I'm gonna give them 12 wins.
So 12-5.
12 and hard. Yeah, 12 hard wins.
Okay.
Right? Because I think they're gonna split with everybody in their division. That's 3 losses, and then they're gonna lose.
Lamar don't lose to besides the Steelers, he don't lose to the Browns and the Bengals.
Yeah,
but. I'm just talking about statistically his records.
I have the Bengals coming in at 11-6.
Okay, that's a little bit better than I was trying to. I forgot we picked the Patriots at 10-7. So
yeah, I picked the Steelers at 10-7. Okay. I think they get 10 wins.
So you think this is gonna be the same division?
Yes.
Yes. Got it.
Yes.
Okay.
And then the Browns get 5 wins. Yeah. Everybody go eat off the Browns.
Right.
And so that's who I have.
Okay, you know what? Dad's picks might be a little bit more realistic. So yeah.
All right, so that's what I have in that division. And,
do you think Lamar can get this done? Because I truly do think this is gonna be his best team since 2018.
There's so much, as we talked before the cameras came on. All of these teams are so equal in a lot of ways. Yeah. There are no bad NFL games. Like in baseball, you can get sucker teams.
Right.
Like even in basketball, Washington Wizards, Utah.
Yeah.
And you can't put that on national TV. You can't put them on national TV. Yeah. That is not the case with football. And so any given Sunday on any given team, you can lose. And so,
like you always said, you can go from worst to first.
Worst to first in football. And so I think Lamar. The regular season, I'm not even going to pay much attention to.
Right. It's going to be during the
postseason.
When the lights get bright.
That's when I'll be able to assess.
And it's just, he really is, he's starting to look like James Harden, bro.
Yeah.
When he averages 40 in the regular season.
Yeah.
And then we know in the playoffs, ain't nothing that gonna matter.
Nah, because it's
I'm going to swallow the whistle.
It's a different ball game.
And it seems like he can't get over his mental blockage of like just himself.
Yeah. Let's see where it goes from there.
But I like the moves of DeAndre Hopkins, Alexander from the Packers.
Yes.
They re-signed Bateman. They
Derrick Henry's gonna have a full season.
Right, he's gonna have a full season with them.
And
they still have Mark Andrews, who still should have caught that ball.
Oh,
but
yes.
I mean, they're the only team, realistically speaking, removing my Chiefs kingdom for a minute, they're the only team that gets in the Chiefs' way.
Gotcha.
To me. They're the only, because I really want to see, besides Patrick, Lamar get one. What we at, the South?
AFC South, this is the division that everybody gonna eat off too.
Yeah.
Give me your lunch.
Texans was 10 and 7.
Mm-hmm.
The Colts was 8 and 9.
Okay.
The Jaguars were 4 and 13, and the Titans was 3 and 14.
I see the same thing in this division this year coming up.
So what are the
Texans maybe get 10 wins?
Okay.
And win that division. No other team makes the playoffs in this division. The Colts are bad. The Jaguars are bad. And the Titans are bad.
I'm not going to hold you. I think the Jaguars can jack the Texans for the division.
Well, I'm not going to argue against that. With Hunter there now.
And it depends on, too, which offensive line is going to be better.
Mm-hmm.
Because we did see, granted, I don't blame CJ because your offensive line
was terrible last year. Not his fault.
But if the Jacksonville Jaguars can protect Lawrence a little bit better, I can see it flipping.
Yes, I can see that.
And I think I'm going to pick the Jaguars to come out.
Okay.
Because I don't trust.
How many wins?
Same, 10. Yeah. Maybe 9 and 8 gets it done.
Mm-hmm.
Not as much. I do think everybody is going to eat up this division.
Yeah.
And I think the move with Travis Hunter is going to dictate a few more wins than they.
Yeah, I think later on in the season too.
Right.
Yeah.
But I do only have one of these teams only coming out.
Yes.
So we pretty much agree with that. How many wins for the Jaguars and for the?
It don't matter. 3, 5, 7.
I had the Colts probably getting the number 2 pick.
Yeah.
Behind these Saints.
You know.
And the toughest division, or the second toughest division in the AFC.
No, that's probably in the AFC.
In the AFC.
Yeah, this one is really tough. Give me the records from last year.
My Chiefs are 15 and 2.
They went 15 and 2 last year. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, that's not gonna happen this year.
We'll see. The Chargers was 11 and 6. The Broncos was 10 and 7. And the Raiders was 4 and 13. I have only. Damn. Now, do all these teams can't come out in the playoffs? So they need to low-key add an 18. But that's beside the point.
Yeah.
I do have 2 teams coming out of this division.
I have 3 coming out of this division.
No, I think here's the thing. That left tackle that the Chargers lost is gonna low-key mess them up.
Okay.
And they don't have any wide receivers that can really catch football.
Okay. All right.
I'm just telling you the scout.
All right. Give me the records of these teams.
I think Chiefs go back to 15, so I'm not gonna hold you.
Okay. All right.
Chargers would be 11 and 6. Broncos.
Are you wildin'? Broncos is gonna be on the Chiefs' ass.
Okay. All right. So I'll switch it. I'll put the Broncos at 11 and 6.
Okay.
I'm gonna put the Chargers at 9 and 8.
Okay.
And then same record for the Raiders. I'm not really worried about them.
Okay. This is going to be a tougher division than you think. I think the Chiefs move a little closer back to the pack. And I think the Broncos, with that defense and that Super Bowl winning head coach, makes a little bit more headway. So I'm going to say the Chiefs go 13 and 4. I'm going to say the Broncos go 12 and 5. I'm going to say the Chargers go 10 and 7.
Right.
Which may be enough to get in. And I think the Raiders are going to be about 8 and 9. I think the Raiders going to gain 3 games. That running back they got look real.
Oh, yeah, but he gonna that'd be for year 2. I'm not.
Yeah, but, sometimes all depending what, what's the coach?
Pete Carroll.
Pete Carroll has in mind. And so,
I will admit, those are the 4 best coaches in that division.
Yeah.
Andy Reid, Pete Carroll.
Yeah.
Sean Payton and John Harbaugh.
Yeah. It is tough. A lot of Super Bowl
Jim Harbaugh,
potential there. A Hall of Fame coaches. You know?
Jim Harbaugh. Okay, so how you gonna...
All right, let's go with the division winners first.
All
right, so that's going to be...
The Bills.
The Bills, Ravens.
Chiefs,
and Texans /
Jaguars. Right.
Jaguars. Right? I can see...
This is not in order.
Right, I can see... Right, the Bengals making it.
Okay.
That's 5. I could see...
Even though the defense is butt.
That's 5. Then I could see the Broncos. That's 6. And Chargers or the Steelers. The Steelers would be my 8th team. Because they ain't missed the playoffs forever.
Yeah. They play bad in the playoffs, but they don't miss the playoffs.
And they have a Hall of Fame quarterback and a Hall of Fame coach.
Yeah.
And so...
Okay, so I'm going to say the Chiefs, Ravens, Bills, Jaguars.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to say... Do I think... No, the Patriots are not going to make it. I'm going to say the Broncos at 5.
Mm-hmm.
They do 2 slots better than last year.
Mm-hmm.
Bengals are going to be 6.
Yes, I can agree with that.
And the 7th slot, I'm gonna have to give it to the Steelers.
I was going to say the same thing. I'd probably take the Steelers at that 7th spot to get into the playoffs.
Yeah, because outside of that, we only have one team coming we only have really one team coming out of the AFC South.
Yes,
and it's either gonna be the Texans or the Jaguars. So yeah, I'm gonna put the Steelers at 7. He has more faith in Aaron Rodgers than I do. I think Aaron Rodgers is washed. I think he hasn't been the same since the Achilles tear. That's just me.
I think that second year coming off the Achilles tear, Achilles tear, is when the comfortability comes back in, and you playing for a Hall of Fame coach
right, and
that's
an
saying and a dominant defense, and they're just saying don't lose it.
Right.
So I'll give them a shot.
Yeah, I do. I like those. I like this because I was gonna put the Chargers at 7, but I'm telling you that left tackle who tore his
it's gonna matter.
It's patella,
especially late in playoff games.
That's gonna matter.
Mm-hmm.
Because now they're gonna have to move somebody else, their right guard to left tackle, and I've seen that story before. It ain't gonna work.
Okay, what else we got on the?
Just the awards real quick. Who you got for MVP?
MVP this year.
MVP last year was Josh Allen. It should have been Lamar. Or Saquon Barkley.
I'll say I'm gonna go Jackson.
Lamar Jackson.
With that team he got, his numbers.
Yeah. And like I said, I'm gonna go Patrick Mahomes for the run. No, I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna go. Pat needs to be in the runner, in the conversation this year.
Okay.
I don't know if he'll win it, but he needs to be in the conversation.
He needs to be in the conversation
because the slander is getting out of control.
Fair enough.
Partially
warranted.
The other part is just a show and prove type of year.
Yeah.
Because you've been pedestrian for the last 2 years. 2 years. I think it's gonna be MVP. Lamar Jackson to me is gonna be in the hunt because he to me should have won it last year. I don't know if Josh has enough to
win it again, back to back.
Yeah,
that might be tough because he shouldn't have won it last year.
Right. And I'm gonna say my third pick will be. I'm gonna go with a running back. I'll probably say Saquon, but to me that Kirk is gonna. It's all gonna depend on how the season starts out.
Absolutely.
Because if he ends up, knock on wood, ends up getting injured early, that kind of dictates now how the Eagles play.
Of course.
And how they move. But yeah, I'm gonna say Saquon, Lamar, and I'm gonna say Patrick Mahomes is gonna be in the hunt somewhere.
Okay.
Coach of the year. I don't even know who won it last year. I think it was Mike O'Connell from the Vikings.
Coach of the year. Let me look at these teams. Sean Payton.
Sean Payton? Okay, I might go Jim Harbaugh.
Okay.
Kind of like Jim. I think it'll be his second year back with the Chargers and whatnot. Rookie of the year, I'm going to go Travis Hunter.
Travis Hunter, I'm going to take the running back.
Oh, from the Raiders?
Out of the Raiders. Yeah, from the Raiders.
What else? Defensive player of the year, I'm going to go with Micah Parsons. It's going to be a big prove year for him. New team.
Okay. I think Watts.
Oh, TJ Watts?
TJ Watts.
Okay, I like that. Offensive player of the year, I might go, because I think, who won that? I think Saquon won it last year. I might go Jamar Chase. He won the Triple Crown.
Oh, yeah, he had a big year.
Last year.
I'll take his quarterback.
Oh, Joe Burrow.
Yeah.
Offensive player? Yeah, I like that pick.
I'll take Joe Burrow.
I like that pick. Am I missing another one?
Rookie of the year.
Well, we said Travis Hunter. You said.
Oh, right. I'm going to give consideration to the Giants linebacker.
Okay, I like that.
As a runner-up.
Yeah, as a runner-up. I think that's it for the award. I might be missing one. I apologize. And, okay, so let's dive into what's been going on in the news lately. Micah Parsons get traded to the Packers.
Yep, I didn't see it coming. I thought they would wait until the last minute.
Now,
the energy did shift.
I will admit that when you said that they were taking too long to sign that deal,
yes,
I knew something was off.
Yes,
because we talked about Terry McLaurin with the Commanders,
and Hendrickson,
and
Hendrickson
with the Bengals, and they got signed immediately.
Right, and so it left that situation out there too long, too much space between Jerry and the agent for Micah Parsons, who was on ESPN.
Which they said he's gonna have to deal with him again because one of his other players is with that agent.
And he spoke and he was just like, it was never personal. It's just about business.
Right.
And we need to conduct business a certain kind of way.
And you can't. They said that's not even allowed for you to talk to a player without the agent.
Well, not talk business. We can kind of fiddle around with it, but we can't get down to real X's and O's.
Right.
And that's just Jerry Jones thinking he's above
because the law. I will admit, though, in the New England documentary, they did talk about Tom Brady's upcoming contract after the 3 rings. And the GM or the president at the time was like, yo, we can't disclose this without your agent. He said, dude, if I can't live for $20 million, then my priorities are messed up.
Yeah.
That's
an anomaly to the rule.
Yeah, but
that's a different situation.
But I'm just saying, as a player, he just was like, yo, if I can't live for $20 million.
Right. He was giving them what we call hometown discounts.
So I was surprised that it was the Packers that was going to pick him up.
I was too.
And they did admit that if he had done this before the draft or during the draft, they would have got way more assets.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
And I think ultimately, too, I don't think Jerry, compared to CeeDee Lamb and Dak, who your offense needs to score points.
Right.
I don't think he was really high on re-signing Micah anyway.
Micah is a specialty player. And what I noticed, because I'm a Cowboy fan, when I watched them, his over-aggressive pursuit to get the quarterback, and I was watching the Packers and these teams run straight down the middle. Every time down. And I would rather clog up that a little bit, make a team beat us over the top, as opposed to just eating up clock, because it's very demoralizing.
Yeah.
And so, but I do think Jerry needs to hang it up.
As a GM.
And his son appears to have a different philosophy about how he evaluates talent. And so, I think that could.
Side note, they did sign that other DB from you guys, the one that kept having the record-breaking pick sixes.
Yes. I know you're talking about. Yes.
Bland
yes.
Yeah. So they signed him to a 4-year deal.
Good.
They'll keep him. I don't know if they're going to keep Diggs. Trayvon Diggs.
Yeah, it might be time for him to go.
So, but like we said earlier, I think that's going to impact the Packers tremendously. And we'll see what happens. Because those other defensive linemen are gonna not have the lane wide open. So he can just run freely now.
Yeah.
And get to the quarterback.
It works for the Packers, but it didn't work for the Cowboys. Right. That's all. You got to know your personnel.
Archie Manning debuted with the Texans Longhorns.
Yeah, I'm gonna give him grace. First of all, he's playing the number 1 team in the nation on national TV, and the defensive coordinator is a 3-time Super Bowl champion.
And Rob Pelinka.
Patricia.
Patricia, I'm sorry.
And so he'll probably never see that type of defensive schematics for the rest of the season.
Right.
And I think he'll still come out being the Heisman Trophy winner.
Yeah.
And the number 1 pick.
Hopefully, when they see each other again in the playoffs, because I'm pretty sure they will.
He would have plenty of game tape to work from.
Yeah.
But he had a horrible
first start. And the defense was fine. The defense only gave 14 points that whole game.
Yeah. So you give them
They just couldn't get more points on the board.
Couldn't get more points. And your man Belichick.
Oh, Belichick, yes. He debuted on Monday, and that sucker ended as quickly as it started.
Yeah, and he gave up more points in the history of that team's history.
And his history.
48 points.
But we had to kind of give him a little bit of grace only because you have 70 new players.
Right, 70 new players that came through the transfer portal.
Right.
And they'll be better as the season goes on.
Yeah.
But they still got belt to ass.
Yeah.
And they scored on the first possession, and it looked, you had Michael Jordan up in the stands.
And LT, Randy Moss.
Yeah, you had a lot of players up in the stands showing love, but at the end of the day, TCU has always been a good team.
Yeah, 2 years ago
they went to the national championship.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And I think they played a little too conservative. I don't think he trusts his quarterback.
He played kind of conservative. He didn't open it up, but the running back for TCU, my Lord, he was eating
all on the defense,
and so it became very demoralizing.
Yeah, and I think he needs to come in with a different demeanor because you got to remember these are kids.
Yeah,
they're young adult kids, but they're not grown ass men that you can just bark at.
Yeah. So we got to see how that works.
And I don't know if his relationship is becoming a distraction. Don't know yet.
You mean with the young girl?
With the young girl.
That's first of all, that's embarrassing for him to be in his 70s and she to be in her 20s.
Yeah.
And so he should be shot.
Yeah. But because she was there, she was at the game. And I believe, that's it, guys.
Let's talk about Shedeur Sanders' situation.
Oh, yes, I'm sorry. What do you want to speak on?
Do you think he's being treated fair? Or do you think it's just how things go? And how will he look? Because the Raiders traded for the third string quarterback.
Off of the
Browns? The one who was hurt. I forget his name. Finley or the one who didn't get no reps.
Right. Spencer Rattler. Yeah, okay.
Whoever, not Gabriel, not Joe Flacco, not Shedeur, the other one. And I thought that would have been perfect for them to take Shedeur.
Yeah.
With Brady's connection. So
here's the thing. Brady, speaking of that,
don't really like him.
Brady don't really like him. Now, Brady said undertonally, subliminally, it was because of his demeanor.
Yeah.
He didn't like the fact that, because he had been watching tape. Mm-hmm. Don't you think?
Yes.
Him and Deion were very close. Mm-hmm. He's been watching tape on the side. It's not rocket science. But he said, I didn't like that Shedeur would basically be all about himself when he celebrates in the end zone or
Yeah.
You're not celebrating with your teammates.
Right. You're celebrating your watch.
You're celebrating your watch
and your success.
And your success.
And you're not your father.
And you're not your dad.
And this is not that era.
Right. Mm-hmm. And he's like, bro, when I score a touchdown, when I see veteran quarterbacks where they go immediately into the end zone and celebrate with their teammates, look at the camera.
Yeah.
Give me that ball because that's a big time achievement award.
Yes.
He's
very isolated.
Right. Now, that's on the brand.
And Brady also made mention you need to get out of that Maybach and get in your playbook.
Right.
Yes, I heard that statement too.
That was 2 years ago or last year.
When he was trying to say Dude, your priorities are wrong.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's on brand. Talking about his image.
Yes.
As a football player, the first preseason and the second preseason, to me, he played pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
I do think that oblique injury derailed the situation because I think if he was fully healthy for those first two preseasons,
he would have solidified.
There would no way, as a fan base and as an organization, you don't start him as your QB1.
Yes.
Such over 44-year-old quarterback. Well, I love Joe Flacco.
Mm-hmm.
He used to scare me as a kid because his arm was amazing.
Mm-hmm.
But there's no way you start Joe Flacco over him.
Yes.
And I think now he'll have about 6 or 7. Because now that second string quarterback is taking the role.
Yeah.
Oh, also, so I'm sorry. By the third preseason game, that offensive line that he was with,
it was sabotage.
It was sabotage.
They all got cut.
4 out of the 5 of them got cut immediately.
Yeah. So we know what that was about.
So now it's playing into the political game.
Right.
I don't know how long they're gonna keep this up because it kind of goes back to the AI situation. Remember when AI used to call out the rest like, all right, Joe, when is it gonna stop?
Right.
Are we done with the fouls now?
Right.
Or the no whistle call?
So we're gonna see.
Because I don't think Shiloh. I don't know where Shiloh's gonna go.
Yeah.
He did punch that dude in the face.
He did.
And it's gonna be the polar opposite with Archie Manning.
Oh no, yeah.
And that's because I'm gonna keep it a bean. The last name.
Yes.
Being the Manning.
Yeah.
And he's a white suburban quarterback that's not going to say much.
Yeah. You are absolutely correct.
And not going to show that much attention. And I guarantee you, his grandfather and his uncles are not going to allow him to go to any team.
And he's going to have the receipts because he can play.
Right.
You know, he's going to come out touted as the top player.
Right.
I think what Dion did for his son was mask a lot of his mistakes.
Yeah.
He played for him in high school. He played for him at Jackson State. And then he played for him in Colorado. And so he was able to protect him.
And you said this last year. You said that contract signing from Dak messed up the whole deal.
Yes.
You said that the Browns was going to give the Cowboys that number 1 or that top pick.
Yep.
To where the Cowboys were going to draft Shador.
And draft his father. And
then Dion was going to get traded to the Cowboys.
Yep.
Until they got put in the box. And they got put in the box and they had no choice but to sign Dak.
Yep. So with that being said,
well, how long do we wait this out?
We wait for it to play out now.
Yeah.
We have the same sentiments on it. We're just gonna wait for it now to play out.
I don't blame Tom Brady for what he said.
No. He spoke truth.
He spoke some truth to it.
Yeah, it's a lot of truth in there.
But it also goes back to how I view Lamar Jackson. Very talented.
Yes.
But you wearing ski masks and wearing gold chains and gold teeth in your mouth and not acting like a bunch of hoodlums, no offense.
Yes.
It's not good on brand.
Yeah, not good on brand.
For the NFL. We are the National Football League.
Yes.
We play on a Sunday at 1 o'clock after church is done.
Yeah.
I cannot have a bunch of hoodlums on the stage after they win the Super Bowl and being like, yo, can you say you go to Disney World?
Yeah.
And I can't understand your lingo.
Yeah, absolutely. You're preaching to the choir.
And as much, I really want Lamar to win. So let's see what happens. Hope I'm wrong.
And with that being said,
this is the Table to Table podcast. We subscribe, like, comment, hit the bell notification. See you guys next Tuesday.
NFL's back in the air for the greatest podcast on earth when it comes to music, sports, and culture. Disabled is able with your host Eli and Fredy. So put your hands.